Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. Hope you're doing well. This will be your reading for mid-January. If this reading resonates with you, you're more than welcome to give a like, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to schedule a private reading, the link will be in the description down below. All right. Frostbite, that, Queen of Cups. Okay. All right, Cancer. Currently, you have Prince of Swords crossed by Queen of Cups. This is a very hard situation that you are kind of into because right now you are more so being forced to think about where you want to go instead of really going with your feelings, with your heart. Thing is, every single time you try to take everybody's feelings into consideration, and you decided, okay, you know what, I'm going to do this even though it's against what my logic is telling me, because I have such a strong relationship with this thing or this person. And the thing is, right now, you are taking things a lot more logically than emotionally. And it's very hard for you because these people, I don't even know why I said these people, but we'll go with it. They are very close to you. You had a lot of situations that you were with them. You had a lot of joy. You had fond memories. But at this point, you have to take charge of your life. You have to put control into things, into certain situations, especially with ones dealing with money. I think that no matter how much you have invested in these people, in these situations, you never really got the return that you wanted to. Seven of Pentacles. And I think that recently, when you decided not to give, not that you completely cease giving, I don't feel that, but the moment you started saying no, things started happening, it started going in a more positive way. The Chariot. That's in your recent past. It's not that you don't have to say no all the time, but there are times that you will have to say no. And this is a perfect example of it. Ooh. It happened so we clarify by the moon. It definitely happened recently, especially since the full moon was in Cancer not too long ago. I'm recording this on the either 9th or 10th, I don't recall now. But this happened very recently, and it wasn't comfortable, right? It triggered you. Nobody did anything to you, but like the fact that you decided to take I'm hearing matters into your own hands. It was very uncomfortable to you because nothing was happening externally, but internally was a lot of insecurities, was a lot of fear, was a lot of shame even, because you decided to forge your own way, because you decided to really focus on what makes you happy, right? Even if making other people happy makes you happy, in this case, you do want their happiness, but not at the expense of you, of your time, of your money, finances. Enough. How you view yourself, Two of Swords, right? And the thing is, even you don't even have to justify yourself, but I feel like you felt inclined to, and you even gave them a reason. You know what? I can't do this because this, and this, which was, don't get me wrong, it was very, like, it was definitely kind of you. You don't have to. You did not have to. But even so, you decided to. It's almost like asking for permission to use your own money, which is crazy. How others see you, Empress. So Empress, this is the type of person that has everything, right? And so it's very easy for them to come to you and say, hey, listen, I'm in need of this, and this. They feel comfortable asking for somebody who has an abundance, but why, I don't know what situation they're in, but I mean, at the same time, why don't you go for, chase after what you are in need of? Why is there a necessity to ask, right? I feel like this has been happening for a long time, and so they in essence are feeling codependent towards you because they are very much so lacking. But you're starting to say no, and then it definitely comes with friction. We have 2 5s over here. Hopes and fears is 5 of Swords. Near future is 5 of Wands. So you don't want to have a fight, an argument, anything like that. But at the same time, you're not afraid of, because you decided to put your foot down and really fight for what is yours. I don't feel that that's going to happen, but it's more so a, what do you call that? It's when you know the person is upset with you, but they're not saying it, they're not expressing it. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. It's going to be like an uncomfortable situation where you're still communicating with the person, everything seems fine, but there's still that underlying feeling of resentment on their part, but they're not telling you. Clarified by the Lovers. Yeah, so honestly, and we're gonna pull advice, but this is going to make or break your decision. Like the fact that, are we gonna fight, are we not gonna fight? Because ultimately you don't want to fight. You don't. But again, what's yours is yours, and they have to honor that. If they don't honor that, if you don't honor that, then who will? What do I want to clarify? I want to clarify what's crowning here. 7 of Swords. Clarify by 7 of Swords. 2 7s. Yeah. So this is, and you have to stand up for yourself. And these are pretty good lessons that we can go through, because then the more we start saying no, feeling comfortable with that, feeling comfortable with the uncomfortable, And it's more so that feeling that you have inside of you, like a fear of like not doing the right thing. Some people have no problem with that, and then you wonder why. But it's because they have a high value of self, right? Because oftentimes, like, if people are giving, if they don't want to give, it's because they don't have. It's almost like validation that they need, you know, and that's something that needs to be broken, because you have everything, and you don't need anything from anybody, right? The people need to love you for who you are, not what you have. And they have to understand that. Outcome is 10 of Pentacles. So, I mean, if there was no investment here, no, you know, you were not reaping the fruits of your labor, it's certainly going to happen in the future, but it's a matter of changing the energy that you have. It's about what you're going to allow and not allow moving forward. It comes with the need of self evolution. When you start to value yourself higher and what you have higher, not that you're going to become a materialistic person, it's not even that, but it's more so like what you, if you don't need the validation. You're good as you are. Spoil advice. 10 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. So, if there are arguments, if there are certain, I'm hearing stabs in the back, but like very subtle. It's not even like directly, you know, just kind of like hitting you on the spot. Oh, well, you know, I can't do this. Like trying to guilt trip you. Let it come and let it go. Because the moment somebody who tries to guilt trip you starts being ignored and they realize that no longer works, they're gonna have to make the change themselves, and they're gonna have to work hard. And I feel like that's what's going to happen if you decide to not give in to that sense of guilt. Don't let it affect you, because it's going to affect you financially also, and physically even. So accept the fact that they are like that, but move forward nonetheless. And I feel that you are doing that. It's just uncomfortable right now, but continue to do so, because you're on the right track. And the more you do it, the more used to you're gonna get to the point where it's not going to trigger you any longer. Okay? All right, Cancer. This was your message for mid-January. I hope it resonated. If it did, like, subscribe. For scheduling a private reading, you can visit the link down below. All right, guys. Good luck.